Good afternoon, viewers, wherever you may be. Today we are going to look at parenting. As we know, most of us are parents in one way or another. You might be a parent of adopted children. You might be a parent biologically when you've given birth to your children, or you might be having some relatives that you look after at your home. There are a number of ways of how we take care of these children. There are a number of ways that we can parent these children, that we can take care of them. If you have people at your home that you provide basic needs for, in so doing, you're carrying out parenting. So, we're going to look at some tips of positive parenting, how we can be better parents to our children or to the people we take care of in our families. One of the tips that we should be practicing is effective communication. Ensure that you communicate well with your children, whether young or old, whether 0 years, those are kids who are months old, or children up to the age of 18. Ensure that you communicate effectively with them and make sure that they too learn to communicate the way you do with them. As a parent, you have to practice positive communication between you and your children. Be a good listener. It takes nothing to listen to your children. Some of us are taken up by our mobile phones or by medias, be it a radio or TV. As a child is telling you something, you're busy on your phone. That is not being a good listener. Make sure you listen well to your children because you would also expect the same. As you communicate to them, they are willing to listen to you as you do the same to them. So, in so doing, these children are really trying to, you're trying to mentor them in a good way, or you're trying to carry out better parenting. A second tip is you being open to your children. Create a friendship with your children. All with the people you stay with at home, they should be open to you. And in so doing, they'll be free to tell you whichever challenges they have in life, even when they become teenagers. That's the age when you really look for better communication with their children. When you carry out open communication with their children, it will enable them tell you the different challenges they have with life and seek your advice here and there. But when it's the other way around, and as a parent, you can't be open to your children, or you create a bridge between you and them, these children will be fearing you. They will not be open to you, and they will not allow you to know their traits. So, ensure open communication with your children. Thirdly, support your children's autonomy. Allow them to explore the environment around them. Do not criticize your child. Whatever they do shouldn't be negative. Try to encourage them, say thank you to them, appreciate whatever they are doing, promote their challenges, promote their talents here and there. Ensure that at least a kid is appreciated with whatever they are carrying on. Most of the times we tend to be judges to our children. We tend to be criticizing them for whatever they're doing. No, that's not good as a parent. Be encouraging to them, say thank you to them, learn to say sorry as you expect a kid to apologize to you. You could as well apologize to them as a parent. Whatever you want the kids to do to you, you should do to them. So promote their challenges, create a good environment around them, and enable them to really be friendly to you and pay for them. If you see a child has a talent, is talented in mechanics, promote them. You buy a kid a toy, a kid dismantles it, That means the kid is trying to be creative. Don't stop them from exploring whatever they want. So just keep on encouraging that kid. Although we have to advise them on what is bad and what is good, not to destroy all things. However, allow them to explore the environment around them. This will improve their self confidence and will enable them to be free when they are with their friends other than being shy. A shy kid will always not tell you a lot and they are not good to stay around with. However, when a kid is confident, that will be good to you as a parent as well. Another skill of parenting is that a parent should be a good student in the development of their child. As you know, when you have different children at home, these children are different. Do not compare one child to another. You have to learn a lot, learn different things from these children because these children teach us a lot as they develop into adults. We are learning a lot from them. They have taught us to become better parents. So learn from your children. Give it time to learn a lot from your children, and in so doing, you're being a good student. Be a good teacher as well. As you're being a good student, you should be a good teacher as well. Provide your child with good learning grounds. Yes, provide your children with good learning grounds. Enable them to learn and explore new things around them. Provide them with learning things. Read to them different texts. Read to them storybooks and stories. And in so doing, you're teaching them a lot that they will not learn from out there. You know, as an adult, there are many things you remember that your parents taught you, and you're using these experiences as you're growing. So do the same to your children. Whatever they get from you is really important to them. In so doing, children will be learning as you be their teacher. Guide them here and there. When they are trying to do wrong, try to advise them accordingly. Attend family gatherings and family activities with your child. This will allow your child to bond with the family members, and you'll be able to know your child's traits. Yes, enable your child to attend such functions, to engage with family members, and just in case you're not available or you're away, your child will be able to cope with relatives and you'll be able to stay well with them. That will be of great importance to you as a parent. Supervise and monitor your child's activities. As a child goes out to play with other children, make sure you know who they are playing with, the friends they have, what they are playing with. This will enable you to know your child more and be able to advise the child accordingly. This also works as a child grows into a teenager. Enable this child to interact with others. However, make sure you know the activities that they are doing. When a child or a teenager is maybe watching TV, know what they are watching, know what they are doing at one time, monitor all their activities, and make sure they are doing the right thing. Because at times we are too busy to know what our children are doing. We are too busy for them. We are busy at work, and we are not able to know the traits of our children. And it's different people that are telling us the capabilities of our children, the traits of our children, which is our responsibility as parents. Let us not be busy in other things, and let us be busy with our children and give them time. Protect your child from overuse of technology. I know it's the trend now that children have to use computers, tablets, mobile phones, and so on and so forth. We have to monitor what they do. We have to limit it. Let them explore. Let them play with other things. Play in the outside environment. Let them play with toys around them and play with other children. Other than overuse of technology, it's really getting into them and they'll be addicted to it. So when a child is overusing maybe a mobile phone, a tablet, video games, limit their use of that, and let them balance between the different things that they have. Let them balance what the toys. Let them skip some ropes outside, play with balls, play with friends, and many other things that children can play with other than them being playing with only technology, only mobile phones, tablets, watching movies, watching cartoons. Let them explore. If we all grew up like that, we wouldn't explore the world. Give the child a chance to explore what is around them. Teach a child about the long-term dangers of overuse of social media. Yeah, we should, as you tell them not to overuse it, and try to tell them that the traits, the disadvantages of overusing media, over being on media. Tell them it's addictive. They're not learning a lot from it. Let them be practical. Let them be exercise. Do physical exercises other than sitting there watching TV all the time. Let them do some house chores. They help you out. They are learning. There are children who are having house helps, and now that we are in COVID lockdown, children are not going to school. They should exercise and do, do some house chores around home, other than being dormant with their bodies and just eating. They should be of help at home, and their online behaviors will, in that case, be monitored by the parents. That will be of great importance to you as a parent as they grow up into adults. Provide your child with appropriate role models, mm, like people they can look up to, the teachers, the religion. Teach your children how to pray, during this time that the children have enough time at home. When a child has religion in them or faith in them, these children will not be will listen as you tell them, because that's what religion encourages them to do. When a child has someone to look up to, you can as well tell them